Greetings, Captains, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Postmod. I am Fleet Admiral Tarek of the heavy battlecruiser USS Washington, as we continue our campaign against what remains of the Romulan Federation of Planets. No, sir, the Romulan Star Empire, and the planet of 20 is Romulus itself, or 1912, which has an Empire defense of 20. So, we're a little bit dented after the last mission. We took a couple of plasma torpedoes to the face after, accidentally firing every single weapon that we ever possibly had into a pseudo-frigate, which was moderately hilarious, but not the sort of operational effectiveness that we attempt to go for. So I'm going to quickly get ourselves back up to full equipment on everything. That's only 140 prestige. We're going to pop back here as soon as we can and try and cause even more damage. We almost have it. Empire defense of 20. They lose about 5 each time. He's in the danger zone for losing it. We are very close to actually capturing Romulus, and we're going after one of their shipyards now. So currently we're squaring off against a freighter, a heavy cruiser, which according to the fleet screen is a Superhawk, I believe so, and a KDP, so sort of a light Klingon cruiser. The freighter is an FQS, so it will have a couple of plasma torpedoes. We were being escorted, of course, today by the GCS Snarl, a battle frigate? Maybe? It's not a battle frigate. It's got to be a fast battle cruiser. It's only got 2 R-type plasma torpedoes. Now, granted, that's a lot of firepower, but not incredibly significant. Prep up a Wild Weasel, prep up a scatter pack. We'll probably use a scatter pack on the freighter, to be perfectly honest. And the goal will be to knife through this fight and kill everybody without too much difficulty, with any hope anyway. Let's kick up this to a forward shield reinforcement of the maximums. We're also going to go a 4 and a 2, just in case he tries to counter our electronic countermeasures at all. Sap into the speed budget a little bit, a lot of it. We're down to about 1.5 points of energy for our defenses, and we will meet up with our friend. The Snarl, of course, our bestest friend in the whole world, clearly. You are 2 Fs, 2 Rs. Okay, so you're pretty similar to what we just dueled in the last episode. Last episode, we ran into a ship that was pretty much the same thing. So, let's target you. I want to fire missiles at you. And then I want to come in at you, and I'd like to just knock you down, crunch you into little tiny pieces. So, I'm going to see if you're going to fire all your weapons into the Snarl, and I think you will. That's going to leave me a perfect opportunity. Phasers to overload? Oh, please tell me that all of that went pseudo-frigate. It did. Fired all of my weapons just to get a good shot in, and we managed to pull it off. So we managed to get 60 damage on through. So he's badly hurt. We're going to knock out this mine. Oh, hi. I don't really have a phaser, do I? No, I've used everything so far. Fire missile. I don't think you can get inside while he's in cloak. Well, maybe. You're acting like you're trying. He's up to a speed of 31, so he's trying definitely to get away. How's this going? Yeah, there goes the Q ship. It's just dead. Also seems like a couple of the pseudo-frigates also have died. There we go. Took out his pseudo-frigates. So now it's just the Superhawk versus us. And of course the Snarl versus a KDB. We're not going to have our weapons ready to go just about yet. I am going to start prepping a preemptive repel beam, because I'm anticipating him to try and hold on to us. Because we want to be kind of close to him when he decloaks, because I want to just rip into his stern shields if at all possible. I've got the heavy phasers to do it. Well, not the heavy phasers. You get the idea, though. You're coming back here. I don't like that. Go away. Nobody invited you. I'm not in a great position here. He is able to keep this turn going on me pretty tight. You're dead. Yep, that was a mistake on your part. What speed is he doing? 6.1? 6.2? Jeez, he's definitely trying to keep it low. We are able to get accurate scans on everything that he's doing. We do need to keep in mind that his angle for being able to do things, like fire plasma torpedoes, is gigantic. Although, if you're going to pass right in front of me, I can't not take this opportunity. Oh, look at that. He is in trouble now. Are you going to come out of cloak? Because that would be the opportunity to come out of cloak. Yep, mine and power. And more phaser fire. He's fired his plasma torpedo. It's only an F. We're at long range already. We're doing a pretty decent-ish speed. We should be able to pull away without too much trouble. Snarl, can you finish playing around with the pseudo-frigates and actually get involved in a battle? Thanks. All phasers, please. And yeah, it died out before it actually could get to us. Now we're just going to take advantage of our ability to increase speed to ludicrous levels, and we'll get right on out of here. How are you doing? Do you have... And I will send the probe to figure this out exactly. Do you have a shuttle bay? Yes, you do. You also still have a D-type plasma torpedo, not working great for me. So we'll probably come in with one more pass. You don't quite have your R's ready to go, so I might be able to get a good shot on this. If not, we're probably going to have to ditch a Wild Weasel, which would not be good. But I think I may have a very, very, very brief window of time where I can take advantage of this. Yep, there it was. And missiles. Yep, I was anticipating that without a doubt. Full power. We might be able to get away from this one. All phasers, target this. And the moment you get any power on, we're going to start shooting that. Because I think I can take it out. I think I have enough phaser firepower. We're going to wait, of course, to the last second. Because it's based purely on damage. The more damage you put into it, the less damage it deals. It might just die out, though. It very well could just, like, fizzle. And Gatling phasers, yeah. Gatling phasers took care of it. Let's go back in here. The Snarl is having a bit of a bad day. Not in good shape at all. None of our photon torpedoes are charging as of yet, but that's not too much of a problem. We do have a pretty significant phaser complement. I'm going to start slowing down so that they can charge. We do, of course, want to be able to hit him with the full force of everything that we've got. So that'll mean photon torpedoes in a little bit. Although the more we fire phasers, the more time that takes. Are you going to think that I'm a good target? Yes, he has decided to completely rethink who he's going after. The Snarl is not facing in the right direction, unfortunately. He's fired one plasma torpedo. Are you going to fire another one at me? Let's pick up speed a little bit. I'm trying to bait it out a little bit, but he ain't biting. Probe, tell me what he's got. He's got an F-type plasma torpedo, and that's it. We're doing this. We have a brief period of time, just like with that smaller vessel, where we can auger right in on him, come right in for him, and hit him, hopefully with everything we got. Weasel. Ha-ha! Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it! Now! Oh, perfectly timed, perfectly set up. And now you're in trouble, my friend. So he fired his plasma torpedoes, but we had just enough... Ooh, this is gonna suck! Oh, shoot. I meant to turn the ship. I didn't mean to deactivate our weapons and defensive systems. Jeez. Alright, we took a plasma R torpedo to the side, but it was pretty much a full shield at that point, so the amount of damage that actually got through, not super significant. We're basically at full power. 58 is our normal energy state. So yeah, good job. It was a bit of a dicey maneuver, somewhat dangerous to try and pull off, but well worth it. These are, of course, Romulan star docks. They're going to be a pain to actually destroy because they have F-type plasma torpedoes, so we got to keep our distance a little bit. And they can also cloak if they feel the need to, which they inevitably will. Of course, the Snarl just got absolutely mauled in that fight and decided not to join throughout the rest of it. We really did all of the heavy lifting there, and I'm kind of annoyed about it. Alright, let's slow down more. Let's also slow down the speed of time so I can properly set this up. Where is my... We haven't had shield reinforcement going at all during this fight. Of course not. Alrighty. So we're going to go right in, straight on for him. I've got more power that I can put into the shield. More power that I can put into the shield. A little bit more. There we go. That'll handle it. This will literally handle it. Oh, didn't even make through. Only did 10 damage. So now let's pick up the pace. Let's get right on top of them. Photon torpedoes are normal mode. Heavy photon torpedoes, no less. We're just going to cruise right on in here and basically rip him apart. With any luck. I mean, there is always the opportunity that it doesn't work out that way. But I think we've got a good chance. So just pull me within a reasonably close range. Not too close. We don't want to take splashback from our own photon torpedoes. Oh, but look at that. I forget sometimes that we have the heavy phaser. I really need to set that up on something else because I believe the heavy phaser is set up. Yeah, it is. So the heavy phaser is set up on my phaser mounts. So put those back to 1. Heavy phaser, you're on 3. And then we'll make the siege group, which of course the heavy phaser and the photon torpedoes on 4. Should have been using that. Haven't been using that because I haven't been thinking about it, honestly. There we go. First one down. Maximum speed of time. We're just cruising. Doing what needs to be done. And the Snarl is just... It's not even in this fight. It's kind of pathetic how not in this fight it is. And that was a waste of time and energy for him. Get on up in here. We'll just blast everything we've got. He doesn't have any defenses right now. Oh, just ripping on through him. He did drop a couple of mines, trying to cause a little bit of extra damage. Not really accomplishing much. I don't know if he still has a plasma torpedo. Shut off the missile launcher. We're never going to get through with that one. And the Snarl slowly getting in range, but he's not really helping. At least not all that much. Are you going to fire a plasma torpedo? Is that a pro? Find out. No, he's not. Just go in. All weapon select. Unselect this. Oh, now he cloaks. Of course he cloaks. Just because he wants to make my life difficult. He will have an F-type plasma torpedo ready to go in short order-ish. There we go. On the last target. The last of the Stardocks to be annihilated by us. If we still had more of a forward shield, I'd be more aggressive about it, but we don't. We're down to red. And it's never good when you lose your forward shield. Come on, you can fire. You can shoot. Yeah, that's never going to get through. Alright, turn back on in. Phase capacitor is fully ready. All weapons. Open them up. Of course, not able to get through there. Taking a little bit of damage on the way out. Ooh, almost lost my shield on the way out. And of course that will hit a wild weasel. Why wouldn't it? And let's fire a missile. Missiles, please? Oh no, I messed it up because the missiles were on hardpoint 3. Well, when am I ever going to fire the... When am I ever going to fire the photon torpedoes and not like the heavy phase only fire? 84 damage, wasn't able to kill it. Decent amount of spike damage right there, but still wasn't able to quite get through. So now we waste time. We can't... Oh, he came out of cloak apparently right then. Just keep blasting away. There we go. Mission complete. The shipyard is no more. Victory is, of course, ours. Putting the pressure on the Romulans that have returned. Let's see if we can't take Romulus this episode. We'll need 3 more missions, so it'd have to be 3, like, super quick patrols. Oh, it's neutral. The tile's neutral. Here we go. The final battle for the planet is going to be a shipyard assault. So disappointing. So very disappointing. Red alert and increased speed. We have seen the enemy, and they are numerous. Prep a Wild Weasel, prep a Scatter Pack just in case. Today, the final battle of Romulus will be fought between us in the USS Washington, the new drone cruiser USS Hazard, and the heavy war destroyer USS Rommel. Facing against us is a heavy Condor, the heavy cruiser, which is a NHK, and the XCA Avis. Well, we know who we've got to fight. I hate to break it to you guys, but the Condor is all yours. Plasma torpedoes. I think we overload run. I think we really don't have a choice of an overload run. Set the photon torpedoes to overload. That'd take a lot of power. We instantly went from having like 15 points of energy free to nothing. So keep working on all the defenses. We're going to have to hit him hard. We're going to have to hit him fast. And we're going to have to hit him with enough firepower to basically ruin his night. Engage the whole tractor beam. Yeah, that's the dangerous part. Because when we grab him, we're completely open to a counter shot. And there's not much I can do about that. Prep another Wild Weasel. We're going to need it. And I don't have enough missiles to knock down this heavy cruiser. Energy, free energy, who's got it? Nothing. We have no free energy. We are just so invested in charging those heavy photon torpedoes at overload mode. We just don't have any power to spare for anything else. Even the heavy phaser isn't fully charged. And this NHK is running in on me. I'm doing a speed of 8. I just can't go faster than this. Not if I want to charge the heavy weapons, and I do. If he fires everything on the Hazard, that gives me a really golden opportunity, but I think he's picked me out, which I can't blame him. Forward shields are being reinforced. Give me some electronic countermeasure. Where's your fire? It's at the Hazard. And he's going in cloak. Alrighty, me and you. Well, he doesn't seem to think of me as a threat just about yet. Let's correct that wrong assumption. I need power. I need it now. We're not doing any more charging, people. We are at where we're at. Oh, he counter-fired with everything he had. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Come on. Got him! Now let him go. In order to do that, we had to basically lose our entire forward shield. That was a very, very big gamble, but that was 172 damage. Where's that Condor? vectoring in on me, as he should be. To be perfectly honest, that's a good move. Oh, we did just so much damage to him. Alright, photon torpedoes back to normal mode. I need all that energy back. It's time to get the repairs going. We've lost 10 points of energy. And that 10 points of energy we lost, we did to ourselves. Because that point-blank range shot, we took about a quarter of that backwards. So 180 damage pretty much. We took 1/4 of that. Yeah, our forward shields are gone. Our armor's gone. But it was worth it. Because look at him. He's down to a speed of 8. This is a heavy cruiser. Oh, it didn't overload the phasers. Ah! Such a mistake. If I had, he would be dead. Guaranteed. 172 damage plus the additional damage from the phaser. Probably would have added at least another, probably 30 damage at least. He'd be dead if I hadn't messed that up. But that's most of the fight right in there. Fix my electronic countermeasure. We probably broke that pretty badly. The amount of splashback damage we did to ourselves was just absurd. But our phasers are ready to rock, and he's down to a speed of 8. He's probably lost most of his weapon systems. And at the end of the day, honestly, he's probably done for. Marines. 5? If he survives this phaser pass, I'm giving him the Marines. That'll let me ignore him until the end of time. Because he'll be mine. He doesn't have any more. Ooh, he doesn't have any. He has... that'll take... that I don't want to take, though. Turn. Oh, no, it wasn't in my direction. Okay, that's fine. Go Marines. And give me... Oh, we're just out of range for that shot. So our Marines aren't going to lose this fight. Unless I can get another little barrage on through, which will deal enough damage to kill some Marines. Which could happen. There we go. A little bit more damage on him. 3 for 3. Need to put more Marines on board that ship. The Romul's having a bad day. Can't blame the Rommel, though, because, well, it's rather obvious, actually. Because the Rommel has been the center of all the fire so far. Transporters not ready. Send over the Marines. We're out of here. Drop a mine. He's ours. Target the NHK. He's next. I'd like to make him next anyway, but he's under cloak and frankly has enough Marines to make my life difficult. Come on, decloak. Let me hit you with... Let me with my stern phasers. Nope. 20... that's not going to be easy. We've got him. We've got the heavy cruiser. For whatever that's worth to you. Which, frankly, that's actually worth a pretty decent amount. That's an extra heavy cruiser that was basically deleted from the start of the fight. So now it's us versus an NHK and a heavy Condor. That's a fight we can win. That is a fight we can win. I think. He's coming out of cloak. Missiles. Yep, that missile will go right for him. He grabbed them both. Okay, that's going to work for me. And let's influence his decision on what he wants to do at this point. Give him that. That'll force a Wild Weasel. He will Wild Weasel that. How much longer, guys? 6 and no? Yeah, almost. Alright, let's get him fully distracted. How are you doing? 31! Jeez! Forgot the heavy condors are really fast. And there's this Wild Weasel. Unfortunately, the heavy condor's in a position he's pushing me off. I can't go in on him. I'd love to. I mean, I really want to get in on him, but from that angle, that's never going to happen. Gotta work around him. Alright, so we got the defender ship. So maybe he'll freak out about it. Drop a mine. Okay, that actually pushed him outside. Excellent. The plasma torpedo was a problem, because now that pushes us outside. Second plasma torpedo? Yeah, 2 plasma torpedoes. That does push us outside. That's not great. But I've got a good run. He's got no initiative, and I don't think you've got much in the way of plasma torpedoes. Yeah, you've just used them all. You're mine. I do not have any weapons that are about to hurt me when I fire them. So we do have that going for us. Point defense system is engaging. And open them up. And plasma torpedo we're going to take. So we've lost our other defender ship. We've badly damaged the Morte, which means it's just us and this Romulan heavy cruiser. I've got the energy that I can play with them. If I can keep causing damage to this NHK... Oh, wait, no, they killed... Oh! The NHK killed the Avis Claris, which was the X-type heavy cruiser we stole. Okay, that brought the Rommel some time. Mine. Good, good. That's the direction I wanted him to turn. Because now we can go back in on the Morte. Because the Morte's been hurt. 35 damage is not huge, but the thing that really hurt him was he lost his shields. So he doesn't have much in the way of shields going anymore. You are offline. We need the power, we need the speed, and I also still need some heavy weapons to come off of that. Angle's not good for him. We're ignoring it. Yeah, that does kind of try and push me away from going in on the Morte a little bit, but I think I can still make a run. Come on. Give me time. Just give me a little bit more time. And if you can come on a cloak like right now, that'd be also cool. Mine. Really kind of banking on something that I don't think is actually going to happen. Oh, well, it worked anyway. I was hoping I'd run him into a mine, and that'll probably kill the Rommel. Yeah, Rommel just doesn't survive that kind of firepower. But if we come in here, I might be... If I can take the NHK, I know I can win a one-on-one fight with a Condor. Yes, he's big, he's dangerous, he's scary. But I can win this fight. Especially now that he's fired all his weapons. NHK is still getting some pretty significant speed going on. Alright, we should be able to duck around this. I can't afford to run through this mine. So I've got to go around it. But you're coming to me. Okay, if you're going to come to me, I can work with that. Well, Weasel, give me another one. How many do I have? I've got 2. I'm in a relatively nice spot. This'll strip the last of his shields. And that's pretty important, because that'll mean I can just engage him from any angle. Ow! Oh god, I think we just screwed up. Because... Give me a mine. Give me Marines. Go Marines. We start now. I didn't want to start now, but we've got to start now. More firepower and repair. Yeah, we got to take that. There's nothing we can do about it. And how big was this torpedo? S. I can actually tank that. For a little while anyway. You, offline. I can tank that as well. Maybe... Yeah, that faded. Okay. All weapons. Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Another mine. I gotta get some distance going right now, because he's about to have 2 more plasma torpedoes ready to go after me. Luckily, he turned off in a direction where I don't need to fight him. Okay, more energy. More energy, more decoys, more everything. Keep this photon torpedo off. Off, off, off. I gotta not hit R. R is my natural key to press to select all weapons, because Red Alert sets up all weapons. Can't do that. I need to keep the photon torpedoes where they are at. So, the NHK is pretty badly damaged, so I'm gonna select you. I'm gonna go proximity? Yeah, because you've got no shields. I have stripped you of shields. You are vulnerable to me. So once we get back up to speed of 31, we're never going to leave this. Mine. Just dump mines everywhere. How are you doing, Marines? 10? We'll start working them down. Gotta stop hitting that key. I need the power for other things. That's the problem. Give me a front shot, front shot. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, crap. More power. We don't avoid this. I mean, it's going to hit us. There is nothing I can do to stop this. Except just pump in as much firepower as I can to try and hurt it. And 50 power right now. We're about to drop 2. Holy crap, the shield held. I am astonished. Reinforcements on the shield go to the rear. And give me more power. I need the phasers back. Honestly, we're not going to get a lot of photon torpedo fire going out. Keep that offline. Good. The NHK were hurting badly. The problem is that Heavy Condor. The Heavy Condor is going to be the trouble. Oh, and we are running over time again. But this is the final battle for Romulus. Like, this will capture Romulus for us. Mine. Stay away from me. That's everything you had. Gun. Run for it. If I pull away from this, and I think I've got the range to do it, NHK's open on a free shot. Or I go in on the King Con... No. No, Condor we have to play the long game with. NHK, we take him out. We can do a relatively good job on him. So phase is selected. We've burned him out. Probe, tell me how much he's got left. Also, repairs got to keep going. You don't have your R-type plasmas. I've got a very brief window to come in here to open you up. Maybe get the Marines on in. Come on, range of 5 is what I need. Phasers, overload. 5. Marines. Took some hits back. 6 and 3. And the hits on through, which we really don't have armor to protect us from anymore. We're 4 points down from optimal. And we're able to preserve that shield a little while longer. So, I'm not going to fix those photon torpedoes. There's no point. I don't even want that launcher online yet. His R-type plasma torpedo is about to be ready. So we've just purely got to build space. Out of mines. Not good. I need those mines. Mines are very, very useful to us. And we're starting to get within range of those star docks. That's a problem. I got to start bringing the fight back over there. More repair on the engines. We're back up to full power. We just need to get back up to full regeneration on the shields, which we kind of need. We lost our forward shield at the start of this fight. It was worth it, but it did leave us as a very vulnerable position. 5 and 1. If I can get in there with my Marines, I can actually make that a 5 and 5. And getting in there with... Oh, crap! Oh, you're way too close for comfort. 5 distance? That wards me. That really does ward me. Because I've got to invest firepower into that now. Come on, come on. I'll wait for 1. Jeez, he's just able to get right on top of me. Yeah, that's the rest of it. You. All phasers. Oh, come on. I know for a fact phasers can fire on this. Point defense to maximum. Alright, rear shield, hold as best as you can. I'm just drawing it out. Faded? Fade this one as well, come on. No, that one hit. But he's got nothing. He's 3 turns of not being useful. Stern shield being down, though, is a huge problem. Also, I don't have heavy weapons to engage with yet. I'm about to have 3 more photon torpedoes, but I can't spend the power on it. Fix. Yeah, more regeneration. I need that stern shield back as soon as you can make it. Do you have a plasma torpedo? You might. That's a heavily warding presence, the fact that he might still have a plasma torpedo. He did. He absolutely did. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Oh, crap. I should have dumped. Because that means they're within a range of 1, and I don't have the speed to drop. Yeah, I was expecting that. Only lost 3 points of energy. Okay, that's all firepower. We go in now or not at all. So phasers are about to come back online. Phaser capacitors at 50%. But I've got to make this run now. I could make a run on you, but I'm not going to. He's cruising along at full power. Like, he is not dented at all. But I can hit you. 2 Marines, you're mine. Oh no, crap. I didn't... If I had gotten the Marines enough there, I would have taken it, but I didn't. Okay, the fight's gone 1-on-1. Us at our speed of 31 versus him at his speed of 31. Photon torpedoes are ready to go. Proximity mode is engaged. Alright, we turn in. I've got 4 Marines. That's not going to be useful for anything. Repair work. Keep the engines going. I need all engine power back. Photon torpedoes are ready to go. That's range. Okay, we fired into attack shift of 2, which is not a small attack shift, by the way. Still managing to get through. Offline on the phaser on the heavy phaser A. Crap. Electronic warfare. I need energy in the counter on that one. No, offline. No photon torpedoes. Only half of them. Because I need the distance. Science, how many probes? 8 probes left, so we're good on probes still. We can still work with that one. So I'm about to fight this with half of my normal weapons complement. Let's start patching the phasers, because I'm going to need them. So, wait a second, am I only down? Yeah, I'm only down 1 phaser, interesting. Okay, he's turning. I'm turning as well. Oh, nope, can't. Just gotta build distance. Let him turn, let him try and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So we've got to ban out a shot, get a good hit in, and get away. I don't have the shields to fight him. Oh, crap. Edge of the mat. That'll actually work for us. We'll be able to get away from here a little bit. We're actually working around the edges of the star docks, and they're Lyran star docks. I could run for them. It's actually not a terrible idea. Photon torpedoes are almost ready to go. They will be ready very shortly. I'm going to run up the edge of this, see if I can't keep him at range for worry of running off the map. That might actually not be a terrible idea. It is abusing the AI a little bit, but you know what? We got into this fight heavily outnumbered and outgunned. I'm going to take what I can get at this point. Okay, still managing to get some good shots in. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Oh, that's such a terrifying view. Because I know what he can do to me. Come on, come on. Nope, go this way, go this way. Come on, more turn, more turn, more turn. Oh, are you coming after me here? I didn't think you could. I thought your AI would not allow you to. So I think the computer has realized I'm trying to abuse the edge a bit. But that does let me get on his 6. Okay. I need a counter tractor beam going on now. Phasers. He's got a shot. He absolutely has a shot. 100%. But I'm going to use this to pull distance. Yeah, that's going to drop my rear shield. Yeah, that definitely was going to drop my rear shield. We knew that. This needs to be offline. I don't have the power for it. I don't have the power for this either. Full power, full power. We've got our distance back. So we managed to get some nice hits on him. I don't know if we knocked down the shield, but we certainly weakened it. Phasers are our primary heavy weapon. At this point, the photon torpedoes are not currently consistent enough to be used. Alright. I've got to get a shot on him. I've got to get a good shot on him. Survive the counterfire. And that's the hard part here. Surviving the counterfire is the difficult issue. Might actually be able to bait him off the map. If I really wanted to try, I could go for it. He's just done a high energy turn, which means he's pretty vulnerable. Photon torpedo. Proximity mode is engaged. I've got a shot in his stern again. That's 3 good hits. Okay, that's a positive. That's a very good positive. Now these are Lyran Starducks. They've got expanding for generators and nothing else. So we're in a solid position with them. I mean, yeah, a couple of phases, but who cares? So we've weakened his shields pretty significantly. I don't have any more scatter packs, do I? No. That would have been useful. Haha, smart. He's trying to play me to the edge of these docks, and I can't afford to be there. Because they have expanding for generators that if they kick them on, I will get completely wrecked by that. Fire your torpedoes now. This would be the perfect opportunity because I'm flying towards the dock. Within a range of 10, tells me we're shields. Phasers. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I thought you'd do that. I really had a feeling that would be the case. He knows that he can use those plasma torpedoes to just ward me off. I don't have the shields to tank anymore. Yeah, I've got a forward port and a forward starboard shield, which are still in great shape, but I really can't afford to fight it too much. Okay, pull away. Again, we don't want to go off the map. We also don't want to get too close to him. Every time I fire the phasers, I lose progress on the heavy photons. Oh, it's a problem. It's a major problem. What is the arc on that heavy phaser array? Oh my god, it's super narrow. That's a problem. I need to get on his tail again. And he's going to do his very best to make sure I don't get on his tail again. Oh, episode's now going really long, and I'm not predicting it's going to go any less longer than it is. This could be the first 40-minute episode we've done in a very, very long time. Photon torpedoes. This is much closer than we need to be. Well, it's not. We actually do need to be that close if we want to get that shot. Alright, so that's... How many R's do you have? 1 R. You fired an S already. This is your other S. You fired an F and an S. That's everything you've got. We go in. We have to. Now, I'm not going to high energy turn to go in like I want to, at least not until this burns dry. 112%. Come on, come on. Be right, be right. All weapons. Got him open. I got open his forward shield. Now, let's see if we survive the pass through. Oh, that worked. Okay. That's going to drop my rear shield. Nothing I can do about that. That's the price of doing business here.
Stabilizing warp core.
Shut off. Shut off. Okay, that was important. We've knocked out most of his shields at this point. And that's the key. And we've got to go in again. Probe, tell me where the status of that is. Oh, they're almost ready. We've got to bait that torpedo again. You've got to fire this right now, friend. 18? It's too far. It's just too far. 10. 10 is good. That's why 10 is good. I can still get through on 10. Because he doesn't have any shields there. Now would actually be a really good time to wish that I... Oh, we're on the other side. We're on the side he doesn't have plasma torpedoes. Oh, just go for it. Full power. All phasers. Rear shield's down again. Keep the patch going on. Okay, knocked out that shield. Slow down, slow down. Oh, he's about to have plasma torpedoes on this side as well. We're about to be locked in on him. Counter. Oh, God. There is no Wild Weasel. Engage counter-director. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, there's nothing stopping this. Come on, turn hard. I need those phaser 3s now. Oh, that hurt. That hurt badly. All phases. Just keep the fire going on. I need that. I just realized that Wild Weasel was down. I need a patch job on you. That's kind of it. Just gonna sit at range and blink away with the phasers. Photon torpedoes to offline. Heavy phaser online. Phasers only. We're gonna play the full long-range Federation firing skirmishing. We are down 8 points of power. I've got to keep along to his rear shield. Come on, give me anchored shots here, guys. Oh, the phase capacitor just has no energy in it at all. Come on. As long as I get an occasional hit on, we're good. Phasers. Phasers normal mode. Yeah, it's less damage, but I need consistent fire. That more than anything else right now is what I desperately need. Keep the repairs going. Never. Wow, we've gone through all of our repair parts. Come on. Just keep nailing them. Look at that power. It's dropping more and more. We've got the opportunity here, so long as the phasers keep working. Don't pass too far behind him. And also don't get too close to him. If we get too close to him, he can tractor beam. If we go too far on the other side, he's got more weapons. More engine repair? No. I gotta save to fix the photon torpedoes. Come on. Oh, the battle for Romulus. This is literally the battle for Romulus. We finally, I think, got him in a position where we've got him. I think. Don't get on that other side. The amount of room he's got in all of his weapons is huge. Down to a speed of 2. And dropping. Forward shield reinforcement. Because we're about to take hits from him exploding. Save up a little bit of energy. Phasers. Overload. All weapons. Tell me when that forward shield switch has happened. Oh, it's good. You're next. Fix. Fix. Maximum speed of time. We did it. Oh god, we did it. Now it's just a matter of knocking out the star docks. Ow. And that. And definitely that. Okay, so I need 6 points electronic countermeasure. You can't get around that. I need the forward shield back as soon as you can. Forward shield is back, okay. Excellent. And the photon torpedo is ready to go. How much energy do I have in that forward shield? 18. 18 is good. Photon torpedoes. Proximity mode. 10 points of energy is good enough. Slow down. We're just going to pull up onto him and shell him into the ground. Oh, you still have shields. Well, that sucks. Photon torpedoes. Normal mode. Slow down more. We can take your phaser fire. But the key thing here is you can't take my photon torpedo fire. No energy in the forward shield. That's a problem. That's a problem. Turn, turn, turn. Phasers. There we go, another shield down. Come on, give me more phasers. Almost got it. Come on, a little bit more. Okay, good. Alright, recharge them phasers, get the forward shield back to a full level, and we're ready with the photon torpedoes for another big crunch. Yes, we're wasting time while we get the shield up, because we need that forward shield. I am flatly surprised that we actually managed to pull this one off. 28 minutes of a battle, jeez. It's going to go longer than that, too, simply because it's going to take us time to kill him. But that was not expected. I was seriously getting concerned I wouldn't be able to deal with the King Condor. Or the Heavy Condor. Because the amount of firepower he could bring to the table. And he was completely fresh while we were badly damaged in all aspects. Turn more. You can fire all you want, but only once we get the side shield towards him. Almost got him down. There we go. Last Stardock. And again, this is the battle for Romulus. This is taking the capital planet. Granted, I hate doing it on a shipyard assault, but man, if that was a worthy fight for the capital of Romulus. That was. Normally what ends up happening is we'll get to the homeworld. It'll be a super simple battle where it's like us versus something a couple of classes lower than us, and the battle is just kind of pathetic. But this was a proper defense. Partly because we were not equal in the amount of the amount of firepower that we brought to the table. They had a heck of a lot more than we did, but still. Well fought by the Romulans. They tried their very hardest. In the end, they failed, but they did a damn good job. Turn. Keep the fire going. Last barrage in the Battle of Romulus, probably. 30% sure. There we go. We have captured the planet of Romulus. It is ours, bringing us one tile away from finishing off this entire campaign. I could not have gone better. 570 plus 205 for 775 prestige. We went into that fight damaged already, and there it is. It is ours with an Empire defense of 40. The last planet is Remus with an Empire defense of 90 at 2012, but that's going to do it for today's extra long episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I see these videos, press the bell icon, leave a comment. I will see you all in the next episode.